Yo, I'm Marcus Brunswick.
And I'm Kate Kurd.
Yes, this is Ain't Got a Clue.
Yeah, obviously, guys, you know that we have a Patreon.
That's right. For the cost of a coffee, you can have every episode early and without ads. Plus,
you get all of the goodness free. No, you don't get it free. Sorry.
Well, for free-ish, innit? Like a few quid.
For the price of a coffee,
yeah.
For the price of a coffee, you get all of our content early, ad-free, and later on down the line, you're going to have access to a whole bunch of other stuff once we work out what that other stuff is, isn't it?
Yeah, and also, we've got people joining up on the YouTube channel as well. The numbers are blowing up on that.
Hey, bruv, man, there's better of you on the Instagram, man. Just subscribe to the YouTube, man. It's not going to take 30 seconds of your day, bruv. Just subscribe to the YouTube and get our numbers up.
Also, got some comments that are coming as well, man. We got another comment that's coming. It's a little bit of a deep one, you know. It's another deep one. Yeah,
another mental health
ish.
Raw boy, we're turning into that podcast that we don't talk about. I have been. Hold on.
This is anonymous. Kept this one anonymous.
Can you play some music?
Should we play some sad music? Yeah.
I have to say this. I've been having some tough times mentally, and listening to you and Kay has been like relief. I need your podcast. Has been helping me with anxiety, with the way you both flow, bringing happiness my way. So for this, I say a big thank you.
No problem.
Listen, thank you. Sign up to the Patreon, innit?
Exactly. And shout out to Vicky Casper.
Keep helping your mental health as long as you help my mental health. No, joking.
Shout out to Vicky Casper as well. Boys, absolutely love your content. Been listening to this since the start of the switch up. You know, we remixed our episodes. You guys help take the pressure off my everyday life every week. Inshallah, one day I will become like you, man. Don't know about that bit, though, bro. Don't become like me, bro.
Don't try it.
Hey,
listen. Do not try. Do not base your life trying to be like Kay Kurd.
Yeah, you don't. It's not really good.
You are getting backwards.
But you know who they do want to be like, Kay?
I'm trying to be like you.
Should we just do one bit? We need to do one.
Bro, I'm sitting there, man, these men are doing real stuff for the community right now. And I was like, who are they trying to be like? Can't be me, bro.
It's Mo Gilligan, by the way.
Yeah, boy. It's Mo Gilligan.
You know, do you know what? It's so mad. Like, what do we even introduce you as anymore, bro?
No, but I know you lot as brethren, innit?
I know, we're friends, innit? But like, for the listeners... like
two-time champion. What do we do?
Three-time BAFTA.
Three-time. Sorry. Oh, my bad. Oh, shit.
Don't try two-time.
Oh,
it's not nice. Gas me a little bit, but don't gas me too much.
Three-time BAFTA, you know?
Three-time BAFTA.
You know, certain man are coming in with their one BAFTA.
It's light now, innit? You got to come better than that, innit?
Certain man come with one BAFTA and there's hella ego.
Yeah.
He's just there like, one of them, I don't even know where the other one is.
Yeah. He's like, you got a BAFTA? Oh, that's cute. Well done.
He's probably got one by the bed.
Yeah.
One by...
Nah, they're all together. I keep them all together. I got an office now. So I keep all my highlights. So it's mad because I feel like you don't probably know this when, like, you know, like you're going through life, and it's going mad quick, and you don't see what you've done in it.
100%.
So in my office is everything from Netflix, a book, and then I've got pictures up, I've got the BAFTA. So that's like my room when I've got to work. It shows what it's for, innit? Where you look around, you're like, right, boy.
The Netflix thing is mad. You know, my Netflix thinks I'm black, you know? Because I didn't realise my Netflix thinks I'm black until I went on my brother's Netflix account, and my brother speaks Russian and Arabic and stuff, and there was bare different shows, bro. Like, I was seeing shows in Arabic and Russian, and I was like, and Spanish, innit? And I was like, right, what side of Netflix is this? Like, there was stuff there I didn't know existed. I went on my one, and it was like, Strong Black Bleed, and then it's like Mo Gilligan, Momentum, and it was showing me like...
Oh, was it old school classics, Bad Boys 2?
Yeah, was it like that? All of these black films, and I was like, right, Netflix thinks I'm black, innit?
You know what's mad with Netflix? Because sometimes it will put my special in comedies, innit? So I'll see it in films, and it pops up in like Rush Hour 2. And I'm like, is this just for my algorithm? Yeah. Or is this...
If someone walks in on you doing that as well, they're like, is it? Yeah, watching your own special. You like that? Okay, okay.
Does your one always come up as like, continue watching?
Yeah.
No, do you know why? Because I think one of them I've watched, one of them I haven't watched. So there's Mo to Life.
How gangster that is.
No, because
I didn't even watch my own special.
So what it is, that Momentum I've seen, innit? I watched it when it came out. There's Mo to Life I hadn't seen. But like sometimes I'll go on if like I need to see like a clip or I'll fast forward it for a bit, innit? But I'm not watching through the entirety because I had the rushes basically before it come out. And when it did come out, I went here. So I remember like when it first come out, all I was doing was getting clips from it. So I never actually watched it. So I was like, oh, okay, cool, I need a clip from this bit, I need a clip from that bit. But I'm not sat down
popped
it on and watched it.
I would
for a little while.
No,
maybe not like all the time, but there will be a period of time. If the special was up, I'd be like, people come around and be like, yeah, I know him, you know. You know that guy. I'd be like, I would have it on.
Yeah, you
need something to watch. Oh,
yeah.
Put my special on.
Hey, what? Oh, right. I just came across it. It's just at the top, like recently watched. Might as well just stick it on.
I can't stand watching myself back then.
Really?
I can't stand it.
I learn a lot from watching myself.
I know, but like, you know, like with your special, you've seen that so many times already where you're like, could you do the edit like this, like that? By the point it's done, you're like,
you lose the enjoyment.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, if I show you the original cut, no editing, that is hilarious. Because it's like you got crowd interaction in there and you got to cut it down because you have to make it a thing, innit? Like, more than just the vibes in the room. You have to make it an actual piece of work.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But, yeah, it is I don't know, comedy's a mad process. You probably know this as well, okay? Like, where you work on something so long and you work tirelessly, like you rack your brain, does that bit make sense and that bit, then you give it to the world.
And they're done with it in a week,
bro. You never get to do it again, bro.
Oh yeah, because of the internet now. That material's burnt.
I had a show last year. Yeah. I was doing some old stuff, bro. I felt like I was cheating, bro.
Really?
You know, you play GTA, all the guns, all the money. You're like, this is fun for 5 minutes, but it's not really fun. When I'm doing a mission and man's got a flamethrower, bruv, like, I don't need this, bruv. Like, and so I think that's the hard thing with comedy. You're just having this, it's like being a surrogate mother. Like, you raise this child and that's it. You give it to someone and
do you know the worst part of it is, right? You see when you do, when you're booked to do a show and they're like, oh my God, it's you kind of thing, right? And then you're like, bruv, I've got new material. Half of this does not bang. You are gonna see it.
I had no experience. Yeah, because I had no idea how much work you lot put in, like work in progress and all this stuff you lot have got to do.
The worst part is when they recognise you and they're like, "We've come for you, yeah," and you're like, "Please don't come for me," because you will be solely disappointed. Like, if I haven't advertised this show and I've turned up, don't expect the full 100% me.
I think it's hard because obviously if I'm doing 20 minutes and you'd be like, oh, we've seen your special, and I'm like, I'm not going to do any of that you've seen on Netflix. That was like a year old. Yeah. And I'm going to work on new stuff. But then it's hard because people are like, oh, like, do the rest of Fred Nursery Rhymes. And you're like, I don't really do that anymore. I haven't done it for like 2-3 years.
It's like that Simpsons bit, you know, Bart when he's all like, I didn't do it. Say I didn't do it. Say I didn't do it.
And it's mad because people love it. So there's a part of me like, should I do it?
Yeah.
Like, but then am I going against my own morals of just like being performative? Because you're like, I've got this new bit I'm working on. Do you know what I mean? So it's tough, man. There are times I've redone old stuff because like when I went to the States, for example, I did do some of that stuff. Yeah. Because effectively,
they ain't seen it.
Some of them hadn't seen it, but some of them are like, oh, it's so long until they had seen it. Do you see what I mean? So some of them bought tickets when I done the world tour, got cancelled because of COVID. So when I went out there last year, it was a lot of those people who were like, oh, like we wanted to come in 2020. So when I got to do it, there was like, oh, like, and then, but I had changed it up a little bit as well. So I'd always tried to refresh it, but yeah, man, it's tricky, man. You just got to just not do a joke anymore,
There's some old bits though that if you told with the experience and the know-how that you have now, you're like, oh, I wish I'd thought of that now, because at the stage I'm at now, I could have done so much more with that. Whereas back then, I just went like surface level with it.
Do you have to, when you're doing the American stuff as well, do you feel like, I know back in the day you need to change material quite a lot to make it relatable, but now I feel like because the internet, there's not as much of a distance. Do you have to switch it up a little bit?
I think
hey man, what's going on? It's Mo Gilligan. No, you don't.
Do you know what I found when I went over there? Yeah. Because I've done how many gigs out there now? Probably just still under 10, probably like 5 or 6 now. But like the first time I ever performed, it was a black comedy night. I think it's called Chocolate Mondays. I think it's
Sundays, ain't it?
No, I didn't do Chocolate Monday. No, is it Sundays?
I don't want. Because they smell it Sundays like the ice cream, innit?
Yeah, I didn't.
That sounds like mad Chippendale business, boy. Chocolate City. That sounds like a Chocolate City.
You see these gimmicky nights, bruv, right?
Hey man, what up, man? Make sure y'all come to Chocolate Sundays, man. We got the best in comedy, my man. Ray Peterson. You see my BT? You better come out now. Give him Ray Peterson, everybody. Hey, man. Let me talk fresh out the dome, man. Man, it's crazy out here, man.
You get that ready,
man. It's gonna be crazy. You can't even sneeze no more, man. I mean, I had you. Bitch goes into me. How you gonna sneeze at me, man? You like, all right, everyone go. But the thing is, that's what it's like out there, innit? Man come and like what I really liked, I think of performing out there is like that's how the vibe is, innit? It's literally like when you watch Def Jam, that's how man are coming out straight. There's no like, what's up guys? How's everyone doing? Like we have a thing I think over here. We like to ease in. Man are coming out from the dough, from the stuff. Man, roaches, man. How comes roaches always upside down? Y'all ever know that? Yep. And then just on. There's no time to say it. Hi, how are you?
Did you change the way did you randomly start saying certain things that you don't see yourself saying? Like, were you saying, because you don't say the N-word, innit? Like, were you randomly saying the N-word and stuff like that?
So, like, for example, I didn't change anything, but I realised there's some words I said, they didn't have an idea what it was. So I said, oh, you know, like, sometimes when you're rushing late and you don't cream your skin. And I could see this baffled look of like, man, cream? What you mean? And I'm like, oh, you guys use lotion. So it's just making, you just have to like, I think normally like if I write, Kay knows like, I'm more of like a bullet points person, innit? And then I'm freestyling or improvising on stage at the time, innit? So there I had to really write and I was like, let me use the word lotion. They're going to really get that. Do you know what I mean? So I think that was the difference of what I found. But it was mad because when I done this one night, I don't think it was chocolate. It was a comedy store, and I think it was maybe a Sunday or Monday. I'm not too sure. And then there's like a back green room bit, yeah. So me, like, I'm just like, well, I've gone into the green room. Well, go on, everyone, cool. Like, my name's Mo. How you doing? Everyone was hostile, bro.
Oh, you a British motherfucker!
Oh, no, someone said that to me.
Hostile, you know.
Yeah,
this British motherfucker coming to build.
Oh, you think you're nice, yeah?
Yeah, there was this one other comic on the lineup, and people was like atting me on his page, like, I've seen you guys on the lineup on this Monday. Mo, you got to bring him over to the UK, or like some people's like, oh, Mo, you're on a lineup with him, innit? So already, like, I'm ready to chop out of him and see, oh, what's good, my guy? Like, I see people like atting us, like, you should try and come to London. We'll like do a show together or something. So I've gone there. Everyone is. I was just like, bro, I've cussed someone's mum indirectly that I didn't know, because I've gone backstage and it's mad dark. Like, it's really, really dark in there. So I was like, hey, what's up? How's it going? And they're like, yo, what up, man? Cool. And I was like, oh, what's up? My name's Mo. Yeah, what up, bro? What up? See, it's one other lady. How you doing? You're right. Nice to meet you. What's your name? Oh, okay. Yeah. Cool, man. So I'm like, right, what's going on? And then one other guy, this is the brother who's at on Instagram. I was like, what's going on, man? Nice to meet you, bro. You okay? Like, nice. My name's Mo. He's like, hey, man, you got an accent? And I was like, what?
Yeah.
Like, so fucking you, bruv. Like, because then I just went anti-London, innit? Because at this point, I'm like, I've tried to be humble and just I know I'm not from here, innit?
Fam, I've got 2 Netflix specials, innit? Like,
but the thing is, like, there's a part of me that has that. I can have that ego if I wanted to. I'm sitting there like, brother, man's fully sold out in 02 and had 2 specials. And I could, but I was like, I know I'm not from here, innit? I want to meet people and do comedy and stuff and leave that behind. I'm a long way from home, innit? And I need to understand the landscape of where I'm from, innit? I don't have ego anyway, innit? So automatically, I was like, do you know what? I'm not going to chill in this back room. Fuck these lot. I'll go and watch the show from the stage. And when it's my time, I'll go to the side, innit? Bruv, I'm just sitting at the side of the stage now. I'm watching from the audience. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm not doing that. I'm going to do that. And I fucking murked that stage, bruv. Oh my gosh. I was so proud of myself. Not because it was like an ego thing, but man knew who I was after that, innit? And then the smiles changed from, hey, what up, player, man? Man, great set, man. I'm like, I see.
An away game as well, though, innit?
Yeah,
an away game as well. It has an extra bit of sweetness,
and
innit?
It's because the audience as well, when I first started speaking, it's almost like they looked at me like, oh.
Damn.
Like, like they weren't nice. They was a bit like standoffish. But I realised, I think that's the first time doing comedy out there. Like I had one joke about I have this. So when I do this slow motion joke, basically, so I've seen in Netflix is when with the teacher in it. So I didn't have it in the special, but I have a bit where I add on to it. So I said everything looks good in slow motion. Let's imagine you're gonna make love with your wife or whatever, and the whole joke is that can I say it on the pod?
Yeah, man.
Basically, he's fingering his missus in slow motion. Then he goes.
You can say that.
And
One second, bro. Let's just pause it for a second, bro. This podcast called Ain't Got a Clue. Yeah. Basically,
but still,
I'll just read the rule book to you. Yeah, I'm done. There you go. That was a rule book. That was a rule book, bro.
So then the joke is that he's fingering his missus, and then in slow motion. He smells it and he goes like that. But it goes to the beat of the song, innit? That's the joke. And I pick out someone in the audience. So it's like I set up, like, imagine you guys make
of course,
And then this one guy, He was because it was his wife, innit?
Yeah.
Normally when you do it in the UK, I have to look who I'm going to pick out.
Yes, of
I'm
course.
like, no, not the man, them, not the man.
You have to see neck tattoos? No.
Yeah, this couple look vulnerable.
This couple
The guy with a grey t-shirt that's like bobbling.
Yeah.
Murders on to
Yeah.
But yeah, I just felt like it was it's definitely it was a good learning curve. I think just one to do comedy out there, but yeah, man, like I think that was like going. It's like again, it's like what you're saying. It's an away game, innit?
I remember Luiso said when he went out there, he's like he was in there reading a book. And he's like, one of the comments came, "Hey man, we got a reading motherfucker in here." It's like,
What, roast mode? Immediately roast mode.
like, how stupid is that, innit? Like, we got a reading motherfucker in here. Like,
But you know what I'd say though is the culture out there is roasted, innit?
Yeah.
So it's weird because it's like it's not that it isn't here, but it is a culture
but-
out there. Like I'm talking, man will roast you for going toilet, man. This motherfucker out here with the small bladder ass nigga. Hey, like, bro, go tell it, man.
Yeah.
But I feel like it is definitely a culture out there in terms of like the comedy, roasting, being able to roast, comics, heckling, getting heckles back. You have to be very prepared for it, if that makes sense.
that's my bread and butter, boy.
But 100%, it was. Yeah, I remember like that. I remember coming off stage, and it was like because it was a black comedy night. And then I spoke about going to Inglewood. I went to the hood, innit? And it was only went there because I wanted Caribbean food, innit? It's a wicked Caribbean place. It's mad, actually. It's like a little cul-de-sac here of shops. You got a Nigerian place in there. You got an Ethiopian
snap.
place. And then you got a Caribbean takeaway. And I went to the Caribbean takeaway, bruv. The service was horrible. But
Oh, that's how you know it was genuine.
that's what I said, innit, on stage.
Yeah,
And you
okay.
could tell... all the Americans were like, "Oh man, you," because I was like, I went to Inglewood, innit? And it's like everyone was like, "What? You got Inglewood for?"
Why would you
And I was
go
like, "Yeah,
Inglewood?
I went to this Caribbean restaurant," and everyone was like, "Oh, you went there?" It's like the equivalent of like going to like, I don't know, you go like, be like, "Oh, I went Bagel King," and you're like, "Raw," and then you're like, "What did you get?" "Yeah, man, got chicken escalope and cake and custard." Man, like, "Raw, you got the real dish." So when I was like, "Yeah, like, like." My roots are Caribbean, innit? So obviously, the worse the service, the better the food. When I done that, it's like the room was like, oh, okay, cool. Like they were Jamaican, like, yo, bop, yo, Jamaica, man, yo, Jamaica, yo, Bomber Clark. Like, but I think that was the thing that got the room because before that I was trying to do some stuff. It didn't really work. I tried to do some accent stuff. It didn't really work too tough. But that bit in the middle, and I done my set. It worked, but yeah, it's a different landscape out
Nice.
there, man.
They also started stand up there, innit? So like they've got so many frames of reference.
Did they really? Or was it Shakespeare?
To be or not to be, and drops the mic and walks out. I don't know,
He invented words though, innit?
Yeah, man. He put
Shakespeare,
un in it in front of words, like
Yeah, you said
unbelievable.
that, innit?
Yeah. Do you know what he didn't invent though? The word ick. You've been speaking about this recently in your social media.
Let's unleash this right now in the British public, bruv.
You hate the ick thing.
What gives you the
Do you
ick?
have, I was gonna say that. Do you have any icks?
It's not. I don't really.
I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest. Yeah, flat shoes, ick. Flat
You know what?
shoes give me the fucking ick, bruv. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what? It's not that I don't have icks. There are things that I'm a bit like.
Do you know when I see leggings that are baggy?
Ooh.
Ick.
But I don't know if that's an ick though. I think that's more of a dislike.
That's the thing. Do you know what?
You see what I'm saying?
No.
An ick has to be so specific.
Oh, so you say
It's like if they have a white bit of corner of spittle on the side of their mouth, ick. That's it. They're out the
no,
game.
because the ones that
Done.
women have, is basically like anything that makes a man happy is
No, but some
really-
women have some funny icks. Like, I heard an ick which was like, do you know what's an ick? And I was like, what? It was like a guy chasing a ping pong ball. Like,
Oh,
you know,
yeah,
ping
that
ball.
is hilarious.
Chasing a ping pong ball, right? And at first, I was like, no, but when you play ping pong, you gotta get the ball, innit?
Yeah.
And she was like, yeah, but butt crack hanging out.
Hold on,
And you
hold
trying
on.
to, excuse me, get out. I can't lie. I said, you know what? That's a good ick.
So you know there's a whole page dedicated to what gives you the ick in it.
yeah.
So like look at the pinned ones, the creepy wiggle of his fingers before selecting a chocolate.
The what?
So that.
How did you say? That was good.
That's funny.
That's a good one.
Seeing them wait in the queue for the toaster machine at the hotel breakfast buffet whilst holding the little plate. That's mad.
That is good.
That is funny, right?
I do that still.
Yeah. It's a long way, isn't it? Yeah, it's a long way. It's a long way.
But you know when you're like playing a song to yourself as well, like boom, boom.
Brother, what do you mean? Wait a second. Listen, do you know how magical that experience is? Brother, the bread goes in normal, yeah? And it goes through the conveyor belt thing, and it pops out his tongue.
It's one of the most entertaining things in the hotel. I want one at my house. You get that in your house.
You could get that.
Listen,
you could get that in your house.
Listen, I understand. I get it. Wait, you all got the loose shorts in bread.
The little, you know those sandals where it's just it like separates your big toe with a small.
You got breakfast attire in it. You got the loose gym
basketball
shorts.
The gym shorts. The basketball shorts. Yeah.
Charlotte Hornets and that.
Some shit.
Yeah.
Phoenix Suns and that. You're like, nah, bro. This shorts will be 10 years old, you know?
Yeah.
No way I'm throwing these shorts.
This one's funny. The thought of him wearing the cape at the barbers and being swiveled around on the chair.
That one is like
Swiveled around? Nah, that's dread.
That's mad.
That I don't agree with that one. I don't agree. But
I think it's a bit. I think some icks are a bit tough. Like I think it's a bit of a strong word to throw out there, isn't it? Imagine that. Like that's game over.
Ick, yeah.
Yeah, go on.
It's like man them being on the stool, their feet that don't touch the floor. If your feet are swinging.
Yeah, so you got that one when his legs are dangling on a reclining seat at the cinema.
Spooky, man.
That's dread, you know.
Bro, I've got to have a seat. I put my foot on the thing and hold it. If not, my feet can't just be swinging. Nah, it can't be swinging, man.
When he sniffs his socks before putting them in the laundry basket.
Nah, that's wrong. That's wrong.
That one, I don't. That's a bit mad.
When he's feeling cold and he asks you to bring his blankie.
No, that's wild. That's wild.
Some of these are like you're not a grown man, dude. The awkward moment when you discover his drink of choice is a glass of rosé.
But you know what though? I was gonna say some of these are a bit like is that an ick or is that just a dislike? Or is
this
is
mad?
In a way, I feel like
there's dislikes and icks.
Yeah, see,
that is wild. When he asks you if you're okay during sex, this is all.
So some of them are. So this is the problem I had the other day when I was talking about it. I was like, there are some icks that are actually genuinely funny. Like we've been laughing at some. Like I will wait for the toaster, bro. That's a magical experience, bro.
With the little plate.
With the little plate, bro. Come back with the toasts and that, bro. I don't care, innit? That's
hotel
funny.
breakfast, 5-star hotel breakfast.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Do you know what ick someone told me? Which is, I think it was funny, is when you go to like a barbecue or something, yeah, and you got a plate, but instead of holding your hand, you put your legs together.
That is.
Someone told me that, and I was busting up, and that for me, that's funny.
Yeah,
that's an ick.
Yeah,
I get that, but when there's sometimes it's too general, specific. It's like I've seen someone say, "Oh, like I can't." It's such an icky when guys are putting their coat all the way up here.
When it's -5.
There's a cost of living crisis. Bro, do you know how cold it is, bro?
Yeah.
I need to protect my neck.
Do you see the one where they said when a guy is trying to balance on the tube and he
he wobbles.
He wobbles a little.
Can't live, man.
I'm guilty of that, bro. I'm guilty of that.
I'm guilty. I've wobbled still.
Like, I'm like, so certain one of these, like the guys can't just live. We just can't live.
You can't get public transport anymore, though, Mo, can you?
I ain't got public transport.
Yeah,
3 years.
What was the last? Yeah, man. No, Frank. What was the last trip do you think you took? What line was it? Maybe.
I don't know. Like the bus. I don't know.
You got a bus?
I took a bus. I ain't took a bus in like 4 or 5 years, bro. Probably.
I can't remember the last time I got a bus either. To be fair, look at us.
Underground.
Fucking bourgeoisie motherfuckers.
I don't know underground.
I can't get the underground anymore, bruv. You see that Bakerloo line, bruv?
No.
I'm not even surprised if you see Shoeshine Boys on that line, bruv. That line is old, bruv.
Yeah, no, Bakerloo is old.
You see when you pat the fucking
have you ever
seat?
seen that? If someone pat...
Yeah, that
literally.
line is old.
You're in Hogwarts, bruv. You're in Hogwarts. Poof. He just appeared in Diagon Alley, bruv.
I'm really trying to think. I don't know I think definitely...
You get mobbed, though.
Do you know why I stopped taking the tube? It's not even like it was like a bougie thing. I think, like, for me, like, buses, I was like, well, I could get a cab. If I needed to get to the destination, probably get a cab would probably be easier, whether like a taxi or like an Uber. So that was the only reason why I didn't take buses anymore. I think with the underground, I remember being on once and I was sitting there, I had my headphones in and I was only going a few stops. And I think someone had done the whole phone thing, innit? And then they sent it to me on DM and was like, oh, bro, I see you on the thing. I wanted to say hi, but I was a bit
That's
nervous
scary.
and stuff. And after that, I was like, you should have said hi, man. I would have chopped it up with you and had a conversation or whatnot, innit? And I was just like, oh, I don't, it just made me feel really like paranoid, innit? So after that, I was just like, God. And I don't live in an area where I need to get a tube into somewhere that's short enough for the journey. Do you see what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Yeah, and took public transport for a little bit, peace, still, you know.
What do you miss most about your old life? It's a while ago, though, innit?
Yeah, you know what it
We
is?
used to be outside Mo's house till like 3 a.m. good. How are we going to make it? And then he made it. And then he made it. I'm still outside till like 3 a.m.
Don't listen to this guy, bro. This guy's doing specials, sending people deluxe boxes with popcorn in them. With Brandon, you know? I didn't even have that, bruv. I was like, no, it's gone clear. Pick and mix, bruv. Pick and mix, bruv. Not sweets, pick and mix.
They're not penny sweets anymore.
You pick them and you mix them.
Yeah, it costs a lot still. That costs a lot of money.
That's a great question. I think for me, it was like...
You can't go for pianos or anything anymore. That's why I like it.
No, but you know what it is? There used to be a time where I felt like I couldn't, or I think for me, this isn't to sound bougie. I started developing social anxiety, innit? So for me, I would go to a place and feel so uncomfortable that I'd start overthinking all these situations, innit? So then I used to feel like, Rob, I feel like I got a lot of eyes on me, or like I couldn't function and be talking to someone because I'm looking around my whole 360.
Was it scared of your safety or more like...
It's a mixture of everything, really.
Fucking
and I felt like I couldn't be myself in that moment. So I had to take myself and be like, no, like I like a Nando's. I want to go for a Nando's. Do you see what I'm saying? And you know, to this day it still happens. I go out with my family and someone would walk past and be like, yo, man, like, Mo, let me get a picture. I'm like, but I had to really develop the thing to say like no. Like, I'm with my family, like, and not feel bad about that. Because for a long time, I used to feel bad. And I was like, how can I feel bad if I'm just having food with my family or my friends and I don't want to do a picture right now? You know, sometimes I say, oh, not right now, maybe a little bit later. Then, yeah. But it's hard because some people still wouldn't accept no.
I always say to people, if someone's eating or if they're in the toilet, it's not the best
The
time.
toilet, I had someone in the toilet the other day, bro. I was going to punch up this guy, bro. Nah, man. Listen, I'm in the toilet, yeah? And this happened the other day, bro. You know the cubicle thing, yeah?
Oh, that's a nice penis you've got there, man.
Fuck it, there is more to life. There is more to life, man.
I was fuming, yeah? Like, they had the cubicle, yeah?
Nah, let
me land. So you had the two cubicles, yeah?
Yeah.
So there's one brother at one, the other one, and I thought, let me go into the toilet. So I thought I've turned the lock.
Man, jumping up from the top.
Bruv, no, and I'm in the toilet, and then I've like felt the door like I was like, and I've looked behind, and the guy's like, come on, man. I was like, bruv, and he goes, hang on a minute. You know, I know who you are. I said, bruv, get out of the fucking toilet, man. So I've come out of the toilet. I'm washing my hands. He's like, oh, sorry, man. Sorry. He goes, you know, I know who you are, right? I said, bruv, there's a time and place. I was like, and he goes, he said to me, he goes, well, you know, you should have locked the door. I said, bruv, you seen me standing there pissing and you still fought to wait. Shut the door, man.
Still looking at it like...
But he's like, but it's mad because like I'm sober and he's drunk, so I can't be the one fisting up this youth. And then
you can't be fisting up anyone.
Nah, you can't fist up anyone, bro.
That whole pause, that's mad in the toilets. So
you know, like that Meat Milk clip.
Yeah,
we like slipping on semen.
ASAP Rocky. ASAP Ferg's like, you see his face. You see his face saying it, Spencer. He's like, yeah.
Jerking off in there. It's like.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Moby like, so I was like, we're slipping on common there. Like, in the toilets.
No, I was fuming. I think what annoyed me the most is that he tried to justify it.
Yeah,
it wasn't even like, oh, sorry, my guy. Like, he was like, well, yeah, there's locks on doors, right? But he's drunk. I'm like, you're so annoying now, man.
But, you know, he probably come out of the toilet and go, I just met that Mo guy, you know. He's all right. He's a bit rough around the edges, though, man. He's a bit tough. Like all I was doing was trying to go in the toilets, but
I was trying to share the bowl.
Yeah,
Like,
mate.
nah,
yeah,
bro.
I was gonna have a look. Yeah, obviously, it's just someone you see on the TV. But like,
Do you know what I miss? I probably miss is like on a random one, just going to like a random like bar and just catching a vibe. Like, you know, like a random Shoreditch or like Clapham, and just going to like a random one. No one really knows who I am. And just having a good vibe, if that makes sense. Do you know what I mean? Because everything else I still do in it. Like, I don't like to separate myself from celebrity to reality, if that makes sense. Like I like finding a bargain in like the Sainsbury's and that. Do you know what I'm saying? So,
them yellow stickers, boy.
bruv.
what, blueberries? How
You
much?
know? I'll talk to the youths. I'm like, hey, big man, put some stickers on there, bro. Oh, bro, more. Yeah, bro.
There's a comic.
Stir fry. You know how much stir fry is, bro?
There's a famous comic. I'm not going to say his name on the podcast, but when I was working at the Apple store, he'd always be like, "Yo, bro, put a screen protector on for me, please." He's like, "Don't put it through though." And I was like, "Bro, like
what?
Bro, like you're rich in it." Yeah. I'm like, bro, like we're both going to get in trouble, and I'm like, I'm not getting in trouble for the sake of £30 on a screen protector. I mean, just put it on, man. Why not? I'm like,
what?
Bro, yeah, bro.
I know you're
I think ask it, is it?
Yeah, I'll tell you off, like arenas. We saw that arena, man's just telling me like, no, I just fucking put it through, bro. And I'm like, bro, like I'm not losing my job because you've told me to put on a fucking...
For the sake of a charger.
For the sake of
like,
screen cover a charger.
30 quid, yeah. It's just hilarious, bro. Like, I heard like Mickey Flanagan apparently, like even when he was doing his like first tour, he'd still be nicking sandwiches.
Yeah.
I can see that though. Still, I can see that. Yeah.
No, I
can see that.
Wild,
I can see that, bro. I can see that.
Because imagine you get done for nicking sandwiches and you're like big fucking Mickey Flanagan.
Do you know what it is? It's like my thing is of stealing the small things. Because obviously, like, man got M&S and that. You know, they got the little treats and that. Get the little samosas and whatnot. You know, sometimes you're just like doing something, and then you're like, and you just tuck one and you just hold. You know when you're doing the holding thing. Like, my thing is being stopped at the door. Not even like you're banned. They're like, hey, excuse me, you did not pay for that one. Bruv,
hey, my brother.
My soul would leave the earth, bruv.
Yeah. There's no.
Oh, shit. Oh, I didn't. And I got to pretend. Oh, I didn't pay for the meat sausages. No.
Sorry. That's when you go.
Nah, I can't do that. Bro.
That's when you code switch to proper. Oh, I do apologise. I had no idea.
Oh my god, I forgot. Sorry,
but we said it on here before. Like, if I'm getting done for something, I'm getting done for at least $2 million.
Yeah, bro.
100%. Listen, if I'm doing crime, I'm doing that real. They need to make a Netflix documentary about what was he thinking. I'm on it, bro. I'm on it. Yeah.
Interviews that would happen. They were like, "So, Kay, did you know?" Well, I first met Marcus when we were doing podcasts together, and I fucking never had a.
Hey, the Netflix documentaries are sensational, bro. You know when it starts with the music, and you got man setting up like, yeah, am I on?
Yeah.
Am I on? All right, cool. Yeah, what camera am I looking at? And they've got all the cut scenes.
Yeah.
Bruv, listen. Sensate, it might be about nothing, you know? When you really watch it, you're like, this is not about nothing. But that weigh-in, listen, you know when the documentary's good, when they got
when they do that last bit.
Yeah. Am I out? Okay. Oh,
Okay,
great.
right.
And
That was the first one they really had that for, was the Fire Festival one, innit?
That was the one.
The guy sucking dick for water.
That, come on. They knew. When they were in the edit for that, when they were cutting that edit, they must have looked at each other when they finished that bit and gone, we got this. We're on to a winner.
We've got it.
Do you know what, though?
Yeah.
If you ever needed a man in your if you ever needed an example of how you wanted people to be in your workforce, you got to have that guy's picture up in HR.
Bro, that...
Do you think
that bro's ever going to be unemployed for the rest of his life?
Are you going to put in what like this guy was ready to?
Yeah.
No? Fuck out of my company, bro. This guy was willing to suck dick for water. What are you? You don't even want to stay till 5.
No, you know what? No, not even that. My man was going to do it well. Brush my teeth, head mouthwash.
Is that what he
Stretch.
said?
Bruv!
I forgot that bit, you know?
Bruv!
That's wild, bro.
Bro, he's training. He was ready.
Man.
He was ready.
So what you doing in your spare time at the moment then when you're not, because you're travelling around a lot, you're doing a lot of TV bits here and there. How's Mo chilling now?
I think now I just like to just nothing crazy, man. But like, I just like to sit down, watch a little film and that now.
Shoot some
That's
hoops.
just like, yeah, man. I used to like kicking ball a lot, innit? Do you know what I mean?
but you can't do
Kicking
that.
ball. But I used to be mad because the kicking ball Mo is not the Mo that even you lot know or TV knows.
What's he like?
Brother, man is, brother, I'm literally, I'm just different, bro. Man shouting at people.
Oh, really?
I'm not shouting at people. I'm not one of them ones.
Yeah.
But like, bro, there's times where I'd finish and I'm like, what am I doing? But I'm quite moany, innit? So when I play, if it's not going the right way, And if someone's doing step overs,
No, man, this fucking fat shit, bro.
Are you like? I always say there's always the coach person in the team. Are you like the coach kind of?
that's
Like,
Dane.
Is that Dane?
That is
Oh, yeah,
Dane.
that's Dane.
That is Dane. Dane will be
Rata J.
Yeah, Dane will be like, all right, come on, back. Where's the defense?
Hold the line. Hold the line. Yeah.
And you're like, bro, this is 5-a-side, man.
Okay, yeah. There's always a manager type.
Yeah. Relax, bro, it's 5-a-side.
I'm more like, when I was playing, I was more like the cheeky little shit one, like knock a man over. No, I didn't touch him, bruv. It's a little breeze, man, little shoulder barge.
If I feel like things are going left,
Yeah. Little clip.
Getting a little clip.
Little ankle clip. Yeah, man.
I'm not really one to foul, because the thing is like, my thing is like, I used to get so angry, it would affect my whole day. Like I'm at home thinking like, right, like, probably should have banged that guy.
Did you feel like that at Soccer Aid?
No, because Soccer Aid is vibes. Once you know that Soccer Aid is for entertainment.
Yeah. You don't have to name any names, but there
yeah.
must always be certain people. Again, like I said, there's the coach, and then there's the one that takes it too serious. The person
Jason
that's got
Manford.
all the
Jason Manford
gear.
was like that fucking. Because when I was speaking to him about it, he's like, I'm so happy I'm not in the England team anymore. He's like, that England team. He's like, everyone on the England side take it so fucking seriously, but it was like everyone on the rest of the world side is just vibes.
They're just
it was
busting
so
jokes.
fun.
Do you know
Yeah.
what? I say, as an experience, Soccer Aid is a whole vibe, innit? Like do you know what's, it's just mad because
That's
it's like,
the one thing I really want to do.
like you're walking around the foyer and like Arsene Wenger's is chilly, like morning boss, you alright? And I'm sitting there just like, who am I, bruv? Like I'm looking in the mirror like, who do you think you are, bruv? You think you're a footballer? Bruv, you're there to make people laugh, bruv. You're there for comedic entertainment. You're not a footballer, Mo.
Sorry, mate, going to the physios.
I swear. Bruv, you get massages, you go to the because it's like that's I think for me that's the experience. Whether the whole match stuff is amazing. You got screaming kids who you know they just want to see their idols and stuff.
Sorry to cut you off, but does anybody start shouting at you like football fans swearing like when you're on the pitch like, come on you fucking cunt, run out the pitch?
No, but like rest of the world win every year, innit?
Yeah.
And we get booed now, innit? It's
Oh,
a bit mad.
is it?
Yeah, it's a bit mad. Like when we're scoring, and I'm seeing the hero boo. I'm like, boo you, bro. Man scoring. You want to celebrate? You're like, what?
Yeah,
you wanna
exactly.
celebrate. What were you saying? Nah, because we win every year, innit?
Yeah.
But it is mad because you just become like friends with people. Like you're just chopping up with like Usain Bolt and stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like it's a
He's
mad
not having
experience.
a good time at the moment, is he? Have you sent him a text?
Oh yeah, it's a bit mad.
He's not having a good time. But yeah, no, it seems
But
like the proper vibe,
as
yeah.
an experience, it's sensational. Like the match, you know, just like that's the thing. I think at first, when I first done it, we didn't do it with any fans. So the first time I'd done it with fans was only last year, innit? So the first time we done it at Old Trafford, and it was
That's
so
mad.
intense, bruv.
That's an
But that
iconic
pitch is
stadium.
big as well, you know.
Listen, you see that pitch? You think you can run, yeah? That pitch will humble your soul, bro.
I saw.
Bruv.
It's so funny because it was you were doing it that year. So was Tom Davis in it, and
Yeah.
I was working with Jamie Redknapp on a show, and we were talking beforehand, and he's like, "Mate, they are gonna fucking feel it." But he's like, half an hour in, they are gonna fucking feel it. I saw Mo 20 minutes in,
Gassed,
like,
yeah? Gassing.
But I was breathing from my ears, bro. Listen, let me tell you something. I thought to myself, I might collapse on TV. Bro, I went to the gym for like 2 weeks.
Oh, you even did some training as well? That was a
No,
little
I
bit of
just
training.
went and done like biceps, arms. I'm not running in the gym. 5-minute warm-ups. I'll be alright. I'll kick more of my pressures in it. What's this, brother?
Patrice Evra bombing down on the left wing, and you're there like, someone told me Patrice Evra was getting on the bike at half time.
Brother, let me tell you something.
Like Ian Sterling. Yeah, he was like,
Yeah.
Patrice got on the back at half time going, I need to keep warm. And he's like, everybody else.
Well, everyone else is gassed.
He's like, I need to keep warm. Like, can you imagine that, bruv? Yeah.
I've never respected footballers more until I played on that pitch. And I said, you man play this every week.
Multiple times, bro. Multiple times.
The cheek of man in the stands like, come on, chase down the ball, man. Do you know how long this pitch is? Bro, the pitch is a cheat code. Do you know how big it is? Bro, I swear to you, it's so
huge.
big, yeah? I was on the pitch like, is this legal? is this illegal? Like,
Sorry, is this regulation 5?
bro, that pitch was the most humbling experience I've ever had.
Fucking looking at the ball, is this pumped up correctly?
Bro, after I was on that pitch, I was like, I could never say a word to another footballer to be like, oh, come on, you could have got that.
Yeah. Well, you know when
That
people
pitch
call him
is
lazy?
huge.
Oh, he's lazy, you know. He's lazy.
Bro, it was so big.
At what point did it hit you, like, in the first minute? Was it the first minute of the game?
I had to chase someone down, yeah? And I'm playing like left back, and the man, his thing is, I injured something. I think I pulled like...
I think you said it was your groin, didn't you?
I done my groin last year.
Yeah.
And then the year before I done something else. I can't remember what it was. I injured... No, I think it was my thigh. I injured... I injured my thigh in the warm-up the day before. So they announced... So me and Dave were doing free kicks, innit? Yeah. So we're just doing free kicks.
He's a baller.
Yeah, he's a baller, man. Nice guy as well. Like, so we're just practicing free kicks. Like, we're bored, innit? So we're doing free kicks, like, and we're recording it and stuff. And then I remember one of the physios was like, "Oh, don't overdo it because you might pull something." We can pull something, bro.
Shut up, man.
Man's doing free kicks, bro. I want to get one tomorrow. Let me get ready just in case, innit?
Yeah.
Bruv, I just felt one in my fire. I said, nah, bruv.
The physios know what they're on about, innit?
Then we got showered up and he's like, we got a big team meeting. So I wait for Dave. Me and Dave have gone down there. Like, come on, lads, you late? Come on. What's going on, hey? Listen to all the grunt there. All the guys are banned. Listen to the grime up there. You and Dave. You know, you're like, that's a bit racist. I let it slide, but a bit racist. But then we got down there and then like, yeah, Mo, you're going to be captain. I said, captain? I was like, so I told one of the physios, I said, listen, there's one really cool guy called Rob. Like, he used to be the Man United physio, innit? Then you got like Colin Lewin and his brother Gary Lewin. They used to be the Arsenal physios, innit?
They've got their own clinic now, innit?
Yeah, them man are so cool. So I've said to them, I was like, look, guys, I think I've pulled. And we got a doctor as well. He's like the doctor for Watford. I said, listen, I pulled my thigh.
Fucking
and he was
hell.
just like, he's like, we'll give you some treatment on it. Give you some painkillers, bruv. They gave me some new painkillers, bruv. It was like...
Can I get these?
Yeah. Hey, put a few more in my bag,
I knew
bro.
the painkiller was different because they put it in water and it just dissolved like I was like, what's this, aspirin? It was like, nah, it's
Before you move on, that's when you know the rich have access to so
Yeah.
much. You know when you're like, bro, why does man look so young? He's got medication you don't, bro.
Yeah,
You
this
think they're
was-
taking
this was not-
paracetamol?
This, was not
This sounds
regular
like- yeah.
ibuprofen, innit?
Yeah.
Bruv, the first... Like,
It sounds like
warm-up-
sorcery, you know. They
warm-up,
mixed it into water and it just
I
went
was
clear.
fine, yeah.
Yeah.
warm
Man
up.
said Merlin was there.
But I think I had to run back. Who was it that was on my side? I think Ollie Mers.
Oh, fuck
So
off.
Ollie, do you know the maddest thing? Ollie's good, innit? He's a baller,
Yeah,
innit?
him and Mark Wright look like they take it proper personally.
Yeah, but like Ollie's
Didn't
like,
Mark do semi-pro stuff, though, innit?
Both of them play
Like
like pro.
Crawley Town and
Both
stuff.
of them play for
But
like
then
teams.
Ollie went on the left side, so I was playing right back. Ollie went on the left side, but Patrice was there.
Yeah.
Then he's coming to my side, and it's like everyone's clocked. He's injured. Go on that side. So I was like, oh, come on, bruv. I can't be getting dubs up by the singing, brother, man. I was like, oh, man. So then I've gone
He's
on
going
that
past
side.
you going, troublemaker.
And my heart skip, beat. That's how my heart felt.
Bro, everyone in the group chat sending in those songs to you,
Yeah.
bro. You're finished.
The mad thing is with Soccer Aid, it's like, you just don't want to make a mistake. Like, it's not about your level.
If you get nutmegged, it's
It's
long.
like,
Yeah.
but even that, you're like, you're playing against elite pros, innit?
Who
It's
was
like,
who was the biggest pro that you were like really impressed with?
Oh, it was mad, bro. Berbatov was playing centre back at one point, bruv. Just like playing the ball out from the back. And I'm like, you're playing centre back? Berbatov. Dimitar Berbatov, bruv. And he's just like touching the ball, just
Yes,
like, boom.
very good.
Just, it was silky though, it was smooth.
Can you,
innit?
yeah, I was going to say, because obviously we get to see it from pitch side or whatever, but when you're in the game,
When you're in the
these
game
guys
or
are
in
the mix-
training, and you got certain like, I remember there was one point, yeah, because obviously last year I pulled my calf, innit? So I'm playing centre back, and I was fuming. I didn't want to play centre back, and then like,
What's your position?
so me, I would rather play like a right back or like a left back, innit?
Okay.
Like, I've never played centre back
Yeah,
in my
sure,
life.
sure.
And then Robbie Keane was like, "No, you'll be right to play centre back." And I'm fuming the day before. I'm like, let someone else play there, innit?
Yeah.
Because I was like,
When they had Locksmith at centre back, like he was on.
no,
it.
but that's what
Yeah,
I mean. For me,
yeah.
it's like, I'm not like, I couldn't play centre mid for either. So it's not even like, if they play me centre mid, I'd be like, put someone who wants to play
They're
there.
running.
Because
They're
it's like,
running.
I'm just
Mad.
not used to the, it's like, as a kid, I always played like wide, innit?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm just used to, like, if you're going to play me and it's on TV, let me play somewhere where at least I feel a bit comfortable in it.
Yeah.
And then they was like, everyone trying to gas me up the day before they've announced the teams like, yeah, you're playing centre
He's
back.
centre back.
And then Robbie Keane,
You're
hey,
fine.
you're in centre back. No, man, you got a good touch on you, man. Oh, man, I'm telling you, you got a touch on you. You just played out from back. And then they're trying to gas me. Like, yeah, Arsene said you're great from centre back.
He sent you though,
Yeah.
Arsene, in that video.
Yeah, we got to talk about that, right?
He did that. Because I was watching that video, I was like, oh, Arsene still got it. And then I was like, hold on, who's that?
Yeah, he did. When I can't lie, I was in denial for time, innit? But what I would say,
No, but I
I think
didn't even clock it was him at first. And then I'm like,
yeah.
I can't lie.
Yeah.
I can't lie, he did, yeah.
Sick,
But let me just finish this bit, yeah. Alright, boom, yeah. So he's coming for a little game, innit, yeah. He's like, he's gonna go into the warm ups in the training, yeah.
Okay.
This is the first day. It's the first day everyone links up. So you're seeing everyone's abilities in it. It's like a little light drizzle rain in it. So the pitch is nice and silky and
It's
smooth,
lubricated.
yeah?
It's lubricated.
The
Yeah.
grass is firm and that, yeah. So Arsenal's like, I'm gonna step in it. So I was like, what's going on, Arsenal? Nice to meet you, boss, yeah. So I've tapped his back, like he's tall, innit?
It's still firm.
But he's slim as well,
Yeah,
innit?
yeah.
But obviously he's an old guy,
Yeah,
innit?
yeah.
Now I'm running about. I'm on smoke. I'm chasing down everything because everyone's looking.
Do you know what's so funny? They've probably got them little stat bras on as
We
well.
do.
Did you?
We do. Yeah. How did you know that? Brother, we understand things.
You know, little stat bras are going,
Yeah.
no, you're running 80 kilometres.
Bro, I'll tell you about that afterwards, innit? I got, yeah. So, boom, yeah. So we've got the stat things on, and this is the first session, yeah? Everyone's looking at everyone's ability, innit? Noah Beck's there now. Noah Beck, he's big on TikTok. He's a baller, innit?
He played in MLS, didn't he?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But like, already I'm like, right, he's sick, bro. So this year, I'm like, last year, it weren't my year, innit? This year, man needs to be starting. Arsene Wenger says, I'm trying to impress. I'm chasing down every ball. And anyone who was there, if you was there and that said, people know, like Kem was there, there was a few, I'm shooting. I scored 2 goals.
Oh, sick.
Yeah? Wait, hold on, scored 2 goals, yeah? I've done this one shot where like the ball bounced and I've run and I've banged it and it's just gone like just above the crossbar, right?
Yeah.
And everyone's like, oh, it's quite good. I felt good in myself, yeah? Arsene steps on. And obviously he's an older brother, innit? But I'm still running about like a lunatic, innit? So at this point I'm running, but I'm not going to fucking take him out.
Yeah.
Because
You don't want to be that guy. Yeah, you can't be
anyone
that guy.
who does that, you're a bit like, all right, big man, calm down.
Yeah,
so
chill
no
out,
one's
yeah.
doing fly tackles.
Yeah.
But I seen him, and then boom, he's chopped me. And I was like, bro, like,
And you're an Arsenal fan, so it's like...
at this
Yeah,
point, I'm like,
yeah.
bro, did man get chopped? I said, nah. Anyway, boom, carried on playing. They put the clips out, innit?
Oh.
So I'm looking at the bit where I've shot the ball.
Where's that? Like,
I scored past Peter Cech. Oh shit! They didn't fucking know. Hey, listen, bruv. I scored 2 goals past Peter Cech. You can ask Kem, bruv. Kem, who's got the Araya restaurant.
Ask Carlos.
No, man. I just clocked, bruv. I scored past Peter Cech, and it was a silky.
heavy.
I'll clip this up and send it to him. I'll be like,
It wasn't like it didn't like I didn't send, man, but it was like the ball was there and just boom. So when the clips come out, I'm like, soccer and everyone's back, got the highlights, everyone riving. I'm looking like, hold on a sec. Then I see the bit where I got chopped. Yeah. So then someone's messaged me. They said, right, you got chopped. But I said, what? For only I see now.
Yeah.
And then I see some of the comments, fucking homo, Arsenal done you dirty, mate. Bro, at this point, I'm just like, these social media guys, what's going on? So then, next day, we're all chilling, innit? And we're just like waiting to do our session. So the England lot, they do their session. We're waiting to do our session. And then like, I think like me, Kem and that, we just like, float the ball in. We'll just do some volleys and stuff, innit? So doing some volleys. They captured one volley I've done, yeah? Bow, done like a little volley and that, yeah? And then we start doing free kicks, yeah? Listen to this, yeah? So I think I'm all right at free kicks, yeah? Arsene's there with doing free kicks. So I'm kind of thinging it, and you've got Arsene's assistant, Tony Sam, I can't remember his name. So I've done one's hit like the cross, but I'm talking like these are curling in, yeah?
Yeah.
I am so gassed, yeah?
Okay.
Then Arsene's gone, what do you want to do? You want to use the in part of your foot with power? I said, really? He said, trust me. But I've done it. It went top bins, yeah? I mean, the top of the top bins, yeah?
Okay.
I look around.
You look at him,
The camera guy, I'm like, you don't get that?
No.
Didn't get it, man. I said, bruv. Do you know? And then, this is me. I was like, all right, cool. I'll do it again, innit? I've done it again, yeah? So I'm like, tell me you captured that. They were like, yeah, we kind of got it. Brother, I'm looking for the social clips. They're not there. I am fuming, innit? So at this point, I'm like, you know
Go
what?
take your own GoPro.
Yeah.
I'm done now, innit? So then we get into our actual session, innit?
Yeah.
And like we get into the session and they're like, oh yeah, guys, we've got these like the stat things, the bras,
Stat
innit?
bras.
Stat bras.
Yeah, bro. So like we're gonna be tracking your thing and there's a leaderboard in it. So, you're playing.
Those things are
around.
crazy, innit? Like, because I interviewed Carlton Cole, and Carlton Cole was like, they came round at the back of his career. He's like, if they were around while he was playing, he'd have got dropped. He's like, because he's like, there's no hiding. He's like, whereas when you're in a actual match, like, you could sort of like, especially as a striker, you score a goal. No one really cares how much you've run or whatever. He's like, but now. Like, so you had them on, innit?
So when we had them on in training, everyone's got their stat things on, and like I was just like, "Right, boy, this is tracking my every move. It's got how fast you're moving, distance, ground covered and stuff."
Yeah.
And then at the end, they give you like a leaderboard of where you are, innit? I can't remember. I think at one time I was second, at one time I was third. I think. Munya had good stats as well. He had really good ones.
He can run for ages, though.
He looks quite whippy.
Bro, he will run for hours.
You see when you've got the stat thing on, you just know, bruv, at any moment, just run, bruv.
Just move around.
Bruv, the minute he was there, I was just like, I'm not doing nothing. Bro, just run there. I'm just getting the distances in it.
Yeah.
Even when they're like, oh, I'll get the ball. Yeah? Oh, no, I'll get it. Bruv, it's all distances.
Heat map looking crazy, yeah.
But it's like, I think as an experience, because we're in Champneys for probably like 3 days, isn't it?
Yeah.
But as an experience, it's probably one of the best experiences I've ever had.
That's the closest you would do to a reality show, isn't it?
Probably, yeah. Do you know what I liked about it is like you've got people from all forms of entertainment in it.
Yeah.
So you've got comedians, you've got actors, you've got footballers, and
did you chill with the England team at all?
Yeah, we all chill together. But when a lot of us, when we have dinner, we've got our friends in it. So like for example, I know Kem quite well. So me and Kem will chill out. I know Chunks and like H. There's a bunch of people you just know, so you're just gonna gravitate to.
Yeah.
But there's times where we're chilling, and it was like a nice summer's day. So we played like table tennis and stuff. You got jacuzzis there, and in the evening we literally everyone just stays up late and they're just sharing stories. I've heard some sensational stories. Especially like from the physios about Arsenal and United back in the day.
That is crazy.
That's really what you get from it. So when it's like game day, you like that's when like everyone's families it's over, innit?
Yeah, imagine being that guy that's like, no man, I need to get my 8 hours, man.
I
need to go to bed early. I've got a match tomorrow.
Someone's about to tell you some Champions League legendary story, and you're like, time to go bed, lads. Good night.
Sorry, Andy Cole.
I'm staying there.
Telling you real stories that they don't need to tell you, but it's like they're just like everyone's vibes in it.
Yeah.
And you got like people like Liam Payne was there. He was telling us about early days of One Direction and stuff, and you're a bit like.
Then he started getting out a couple of lines. So I was calm down, Liam. We don't want this.
It's only soccer. We want to be lively on the pitch. We want to be lively. Get those stats up. Get those stats up, mate.
But as I'm saying,
he never said that.
Yeah, man.
Daily Mail. Yeah. I said that.
Yeah.
But as an experience, it's just like. It's not one. I don't want to say those money can't buy opportunities.
Yeah.
But it really does. When you start to deep it and what it's for, the amount of money they raise for charity, you start realising that, oh wow, so when it comes to the game, whoever wins or loses, you're not even that bothered.
And also, it looks like more of a fun way to do it. Like, no disrespect to like running a marathon. It's great, and get me wrong, but it's not as entertaining to watch. Do you get me? Like,
yeah.
I'd rather watch a football match. Do you know what I mean?
That is, you know, when people ask me, what do you really want to do? Soccer Aid is the one thing that I really want to do.
Yeah,
bro.
Soccer Aid
like,
is
forget everything else, bruv.
Yeah.
If I do Soccer Aid, I'll be like, bruv, I've made it.
Completed it,
I did Soccer AM the other day, bruv, and I was like, they're going to be watching, innit?
Is that what you saw it? Scouting, scouts.
Are you watching?
Yeah.
And they even mentioned it on there. They're like, apparent rumour has it, you're only here because you want to be on Soccer Aid. I was like, bruv, I'm trying to get that call up, bruv. See, I'm not making the keeper, bruv.
Yeah, no, it's an amazing vibe, man. It's a good experience. It raises a lot of money. But then I also say to people, remember, it's entertainment as well.
Yeah.
It's not a football match. This is entertainment to raise a lot of money for charity that helps a lot of people. And then the amount of money they raise. But again, that's why when I say entertainment, it's like sometimes people are at me like, mate, you're born here. Why are you playing for the rest of the world? I'm like, is it this deep? Is this you think FIFA are getting involved in this? Calm down, man. Yeah. Chill out, man. You get people online that be like, raw, like you're dead, like red tear and whatnot. Cool. But a part of me is like, do you know what? That's cool, but man was sitting next to Cafu and Roberto Carlos.
Yeah.
at home, sitting there, eating Indomie, bruv. So, who's winning, bruv? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, Usain Bolt knows me. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like,
Darren Fletcher's all calling you by your first name.
Arsenal's coaching your free kicks.
Doing TikToks, talking to Arsene Wenger. Arsene, what was Usher doing at 7 o'clock?
I have no idea.
So that's why, like, I think when you get the stuff online, like, afterwards, why are you playing for this, or you were dead red,
Shut up, man.
I'm like, brother, man was sitting there with Arsene Wenger, busting jokes. Like, that experience in itself is that's it.
It's priceless, isn't it?
It's priceless,
it's funny though. I do see some of the stuff, the entertainment shows you do, some of the like comments. I think one of the funnier ones where I see people taking it far too seriously is when it's the Masked Singer or Mo. Look at his face.
You see,
bruv, it's a game where they're just guessing. People are like, I can't believe you said that, Mo. I can't believe you said that.
You see with the Masked Singer, that show, you know when you would think, oh yeah, why would I watch it? And then you watch it,
100%,
and you get so get so ingrained in it, and you're like, brother, I want to know who this fucking this fucking cat is.
And I'm not just saying this because you're here, Mo. I'm not gassing you. I don't like Saturday night TV, because I find some of his traits toxic.
He can't say
I just find it. I won't get deep.
He's on like 4 channels.
Bro. Oh yeah, he had a good weekend a few weekends ago. You know, that was on BBC 1, 2, 3, 4. ITVX, he was everywhere, bro. He needed multiple TVs to catch himself. But a lot of the time I think it's bullshit, innit? I don't like it. But the Masked Singer and the Masked Dancer, I'm just like, this is wholesome, chill TV. And also I'm like, who are you, man?
Some of the guesses though, I think it's Drake. I'm like,
all right,
But you know what it is? What I say with the show, with the guesses, it's like, for us, we just working off clues.
Yeah.
So of course, like, I know it really ain't Oprah, but if the clue of like, I've seen Chat Show, I think you're like, Oprah. Yeah. And that's like the ones you say for like a laugh, innit?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I know she ain't gonna pop up out of the head of a caterpillar, but you just say it for a laugh. But also it's like, we're only working off clue packages. We have no Google to look at. So we're like, cool, we can only work from what we see. So sometimes when people go nuts online, how do you think it's that? You're like, bro, you have Google at home to search, I've seen this. We are just looking at the VT we see on TV.
Michael Owen was on one, innit?
Michael Owen was on it. He was hilarious. He was the donut. He was donuts. So he done, I'll tell you what he done. He done a Spice Girls song. Singing it out, if you're having a good time, it was all out of beat, it was out of tune. But when I was busting up, because I said, whoever's in there is just having a vibe, innit? And I think that's what people forget with the show. It is escapism, it's joy. Yeah. You know, the concept's Korean, isn't it?
Yeah.
So the concept's Korean.
That makes sense now, you know?
And it's just like, and if you see their version, it's even bigger. It's even crazier. And then you've got the American version.
Listen,
like
if you want to make money, go Korea, find something that's big there, buy the rights to it for the UK, and then sell it here.
Their TV out there is bonkers, though, you know. Absolutely bonkers. They take it to a whole different
Japan,
level.
South Korea, all of them places, they've got the maddest TV, bro.
Yeah.
They like, remember Takeshi's Castle?
I was about to say that. I love that show. I love that show.
How fucking wild is that as a concept?
Love that. Bare broken ribs. Bare broken ribs.
Man, are basically doing Tough Mudder with like water.
When they gotta go through them doors.
Yeah.
Oh man. And there's the scary brother chasing them.
Yeah.
Through the water. Yeah. I said, nah. That crazy. There was another bridge one as well.
Where they fired the balls at them.
Yes,
bro. They fired footballs at you while you're crossing the bridge just quite high up.
Shit, bro. You see, I don't know if you're like me, but you know when you were younger, and you know when you see like footballers or whatever get injured and whatever, you're like, cool. What are they getting injured for now?
Cool.
But now I'm looking at stuff going, how safe is that?
You know what? I'm on that K. And I'm building on that as well, bro. I watched Home Alone last Christmas, and I was like, that's got to hurt, you know. I wasn't enjoying it when I was like,
I've got to that age where I understand why risk assessments are done, innit?
100%.
Like, I look at things and I'm like, that can't be safe. Yeah. I'm looking at the straps. I'm like, how many inches is this?
Pulling it.
Now, Home Alone's man when you think about it, because he was really murking these guys, bro.
Busting these bros up.
Burning their heads.
That guy had an engineering degree, bro, because there's no way man was just doing that with marbles and ropes, bro.
Man's putting glass on the floor for you to stand
He wanted to kill them.
Yeah.
I think when you look at the deeper meaning, he wasn't really trying to protect his house.
And cuss them.
He was trying to murder someone. He said, well, there's a murderer next door. I could be a murderer too.
The Netflix documentary.
That was a middle-class kid.
Yeah.
That could only be a middle-class kid, bro. If that was done in the hood.
Let me tell you something. You see this film Home Alone, the minute I watch that film and the pizza man is sitting there chilling, while everyone's walking past him, I said, what house is this, bruv?
Yeah.
When the pizza man is like, so is anyone... I'm like, he's in the house.
In the house.
And you just letting him just... He's like, hey, man, there you go, man. And he's looking around. Then the police officer, played by Joe Pesci, he's like, oh, hey, what's up, guys? I said, what kind of house is this where the person who's meant to be from the outside is inside? Chilling.
It's wild. You see, the older I get, there's bare films that have just been ruined for me. Things like that. Because I'll watch it and I'll be like, this doesn't make sense.
Yeah, there's a lot of films I watch.
This doesn't make sense.
No, there's some films I watch. I was watching Richie Rich the other day. I'm like, fuck this guy, bro. Nah, man, fucking McDonald's in your house, bro. Your basketball court in your bedroom, bro. Man had a smell gun, bro.
The smell gun.
Remember the smell gun? Nah, man. Hey, what, you ain't got no friends? Bro, I'll find friends with McDonald's in my house, you know?
Well,
nah, you had a science lab in his house for a roller coaster.
Bruv, you're laughing around that, but Jimmy Carr got a Starbucks in his house, isn't it?
Yeah. Always a barista. So it's like the machine.
Fam, when he told me that, I was like, Jesus.
That's proper, innit?
The levels are different though, man.
Mo, would you share with us one of your more lavish purchases? Yeah, because you're doing all right. Can we share that on the Patreon though, bro? You know, man, I have to say that on the main episode. Can we hold that for the Patreon?
Lavish.
He's thinking about it.
Leave it for whatever. Like,
we'll leave it for
something stupid that you bought, innit? Not lavish, maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
I bought a torch recently.
A what?
I bought a torch for $5.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw that torch because fucking we got a mutual friend in it. He's like, I sent him the link to that, innit?
You bought a torch for $5.
So
you were bored that
I've
day,
seen
innit?
it on the TikTok, yeah. And like the TikTok is like, man, this is the world's brightest torch. I'm like, this is nonsense, bruv. Brother, man, turned on the torch. I heard a fan going, brother, it lit up the whole forest, yeah. I said, wow. Anyway, I've searched it on Amazon.
Let there be light.
And I'm looking. I was like, right, that's the torch. So I was like, I don't know. But then I'm one of them people, I'm like, I want to see it for myself, innit? I couldn't. So it was on Amazon US site. So I was like, it's a myth, innit?
Yeah.
I think where I've logged in, it's just connected to my UK one somehow. I don't know how it happened, but I'm like, oh, right, that torch in the basket. I bought the torch. Brother.
How long did it take to come?
Comes in a case, yeah? Comes in like some briefcase thing, yeah? With like a harness and that, yeah?
A harness?
Yeah, it's got a harness for the torch in it. So then...
So can you wear it over your shoulder?
Like you can wear it over your shoulder. So at this point, I'm like, Ross, I recorded it. So if you follow me, you might have seen it.
I've seen it. I saw it, yeah.
So that's when I unboxed it, right? I had to charge it up. It's got a whole charger.
Hold on. Yeah. Before he goes on, this guy had like 10 other torches, bro.
Is that a little thing for you? You like collecting torches?
No,
Bro, he was like, this is his torch. This is his torch. Like, you know,
so
in like ascending order, bruv. And then this fucking thing was like, oh, bro, it looked like a car battery, bruv.
Yeah,
it was huge.
Bear man was just like, bruv, that's a flashlight.
For multiple people. Isn't that big?
It was
a double penetration.
Flashlight for friends.
That was a Booty Master 3000, bro. Alright, let's take this over to the Patreon. Guys, follow Mo the Comedian on everything.
Yeah.
Mo, is there anything you want? Watch the Brits.
Yeah, watch the Brits.
We've got the Brits
We need to
coming
talk
up.
about the Brits.
Yeah, watch the Brits. The Brits is going to be amazing. And is there anything else?
No, I think that's it, man. Just the Brits coming up.
No tour?
I'm writing.
Alright.
I just think it's time. I need to go back on stage now.
Sign up to the mailing list, innit? Like, sign up to the mailing list. You'll be fine. Peace, love, unity. Subscribe to the YouTube, and we'll see you over on the Patreon.